Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about the trouble and trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Just a quick, I just want to say real quick, we are not a democracy. Fox, CBS, NBC, all these pundits that I just showed you, we are a constitutional republic. You are a threat to us. You are a threat to the constitutional republic. All right? This, what you're saying, is a threat to your power establishment, your corporate interests. That's what it is. That's a frightening video. Now, I stumbled upon it again and again over the past couple years, and I feel like it's more relevant now than ever before. Now, I just wanted to share it because I think more people need to see it. I think it's ridiculous that there are people out there that believe this, that are going, yeah, it is a threat to our democracy because we're a democracy, right? No, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic, not to the democracy for which it stands, to the republic. We need to clarify that for a lot of people out there, because there seems to be a lot of people that have no idea what they're doing or where they're living or what this country actually means. How do we do it, though? That's the real problem, because even just bringing up any of these things in a conversation, their whole demeanor changes, their whole worldviews get triggered, and they go into defensive mode, fight or flight. They have to attack and defend instead of actually listening. They don't actually listen after that point. They just sit there and wait to respond, wait to tell you how much you're wrong, how much the news cares for you, and how they really want what's best for the American people. Well, I don't know if you believe that. I certainly do not. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Crigler Show. It is I, your host, Adam Crigler. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween weekend. I was enjoying it. I went and saw The French Dispatch, the new film by Wes Anderson. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed. It was beautiful. It was artistic. But I was walked away really disappointed. I'll be honest. I was disappointed. It wasn't a story. It was a hodgepodge of stories. And I expected more, and maybe that was my fault. When you expect, you get disappointed. And it's best to go in not expecting anything, which is kind of what I'm doing with the whole Wheel of Time series that they are making. Wheel of Time, of course, being one of my favorite book series of all time. I remember actually being in the middle of book 7, I believe, and hearing that Robert Jordan died and that the story wasn't over, and I was devastated. I was one of those people that was devastated because I didn't know if I was going to be able to finish the book series that I was currently in love with. It was an amazing series. Luckily, Brandon Sanderson worked with Robert Jordan for the last year of his life and was able to finish the story. And it was really well finished, actually. And Robert Jordan wrote the end of the books himself. So it was kind of cool to get a little, get to the true ending was from Robert Jordan. So that was really nice. Anyway, today we're going to be discussing a few things. First and foremost, Let's Go Brandon has been trending for a while. And it's kind of funny, the fallout, because I kid you not, NPR actually had to come out with an article to explain what it means, because there's people out there that don't know what it actually means, which is F Joe Biden. I don't swear on my show, or at least I try not to. I did last week because Fauci. Anyway, but we're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about hashtag Poopy Pants Biden, which was trending over the weekend. Because it still could be trending. I don't know. I didn't check. Because there's rumors going around that Biden actually pooped his pants in the Vatican. Now, we're going to address these rumors, where they're from, and they are in fact rumors. So there is no definitive proof that he pooped himself, but it's still pretty funny, I gotta admit. And even if that's not true, he did kind of embarrass himself anyway in front of the Pope. And I'm going to share that video with you in a little while. And then we are going to be discussing how Colin Kaepernick has come out with a new documentary. Of course, he's come out with a documentary claiming the NFL is akin to modern day slavery. Yes, he is essentially saying that NFL players are modern day slaves. Now, I'm going to read this and I'm going to show you a few things that I'm pretty sure debunks everything that he says. And I think you're going to understand why when I get to it. Before I do, I just want to wish a happy birthday to a Landon. Happy birthday, Landon. I know 12 years old is a good age. I hope you enjoy it. It's the last year before you become a teenager. So enjoy it. And I hope you have a wonderful day today. And yeah. All right. Now, also remember, you can go check out my coffee company. It's delicious. It's the best coffee you can. Actually, I have some fresh Crigler coffee right here. Oh, yeah, that's good. And also check out my Instagram, Crigler Coffee. I mean, you can follow me on Instagram too, at Adam Crigler. But Crigler Coffee is always good. We got lots of memes that, all the memes you've seen, but not nearly as good as with Crigler Coffee added into it. Look at this. Crigler Coffee is so strong, nothing can stop it. I like that. That's pretty good. I hadn't seen that one yet. I like that. All right. And of course, you can check me out at adamcrigler.com. All of the things that I do are going to be posted onto my website. You can also donate to me directly. I will soon be getting a P.O. box. A lot of people have been asking me for a P.O. box. I am working on it. Shortly, I will have a P.O. box, I promise. All right, first and foremost, let's get into it. Let's go, Brandon. I want to just say a quick congratulations over to Real Bryson Gray. If you don't know, he was on my show last week. Great guy. He is peaking on, or not, he's not peaking. He is on the charts of billboards. They just posted this. Real Bryson Gray's Let's Go Brandon featuring Tyson James and Chandler Crump. You guys know him. Debuts at number 28 on this week's Hot 100. Not just number 1 on the rap scene, he is hitting the top 100 list at number 28 of all the songs of the top 100. That is just amazing. Congratulations, Bryson. I'm really happy for your success. But it's funny because I saw this. This is real. NPR came out with this. I don't know if you know this, but Let's Go Brandon actually doesn't mean Let's Go Brandon. No one is really cheering on a guy named Brandon. Instead, the phrase is being used in conservative circles in place of a more vulgar message directed at President Biden. Oh, did you know this? Am I the only one who didn't know? I had no idea. When I said Let's Go Brandon, it meant something else? Oh, my goodness. You know what? Before I actually read this article, because I got it up, I just want to look at this. Conservative circles. I don't think it's just conservative circles, NPR. I think this Let's Go Brandon thing is way more widespread than you're saying, okay? Conservative circles. I'm pretty sure there's moderates out there that are saying it. But anyway, they had to write a full article about it just to let everyone know. Here's what Let's Go Brandon actually means and how it's made its way to Congress. If you've heard people chanting Let's Go Brandon or seen someone with a shirt or hat sporting the seemingly jovial message lately, you might be wondering who Brandon is and why so many people are rooting for him. In this case, the phrase isn't actually about supporting a guy named Brandon. Instead, it's a euphemism that many people in conservative circles are using in place of saying F Joe Biden. Wow. The origins of the meme go back to October 2nd when the race car driver Brandon Brown won his first NASCAR Xfinity Series race and was being interviewed by NBC reporter Kelly Stavast. I don't know how to say her last name. In the background, the entire crowd, NPR, I'm sorry, the entire crowd was chanting F Joe Biden. And though Stavast says you can hear the chants from the crowd, Let's Go Brandon, in her broadcast. Of course she misheard, or was she purposely trying to change the message? That's a good point. What do you guys think? Do you think that she was trying to just be like, yeah, they're saying Let's Go Brandon because this is embarrassing and I have to try to downplay the whole F Joe Biden thing, right? Well, either way, it doesn't matter. Now we've got a Southwest Airlines pilot that people are calling to be fired. Why? Because, mind you, they were still on the runway. They weren't flying. Okay, he was doing it. You know what? I'm just going to show you the video. This is an actual video of said pilot, all right, doing his daily or his announcements. Just turn that up for you.
7 or 8 miles an hour. Good visibility, mostly clear skies, 77 degrees. Thanks for coming out and flying with Southwest Airlines. Welcome aboard. And remember, let's go Brandon.
Okay, so I would say there had to have been like 10 people on the plane that instantly clutched their pearls. Did he just say what I think he said? Well, I mean, according to NPR, people didn't even know what it meant. Everyone knows what it meant, NPR. All right, come on. And if you don't know what it means, you've been living under a rock. Just stay there. Innocent pilot, whatever. Southwest pilots seem to be awfully based, and I want to fly Southwest Airlines now forever because, I mean, let's go Brandon. I mean, that's so good. That's funny. Okay? All right, I just have to bring it up because it's just crazy. This is a thread. Okay, this is from Greg Price. Now, I can't actually play these videos for you because they swear. And they're saying F Trump, which for some reason was okay. It was okay to make fake head chopped off of the sitting president when it was Donald Trump. It was okay for actors to say, when was the last time an actor assassinated a sitting president, or standing up at a, well, I'll just show you. I mean, I've got the examples here. Of course, this is very sarcastic and I love it. I can't believe that a Southwest airline pilot would say, "Let's go Brandon," during a flight. That's so disgraceful and offensive. He literally needs to be fired. And at first I was like, what's this guy talking about? But then he's got this video of Robert De Niro, and then who says, "I got one thing to say, F Trump." And then he puts his fists up. Like he just did this like awesome epic thing. Like, wow, you got him. Yeah, nice. Here's Madonna talking about wanting to blow up the White House. Here's Eminem saying F. I say F, you say Trump. F, Trump. I mean, this is from his concert. Sorry for the word here, but hundreds of artists have come together to say F Trump. hundreds of artists. Here's this woman. I don't even remember her name. She's not very funny. And then, of course, we have the famous Kathy Griffin picture of her holding a bloody Donald Trump head. Can you imagine if someone did that with Biden's head right now? Oh man, there'd be FBI investigations. It would be all over the news, especially if it was a Trump supporter. Trump supporter threatens the sitting president. Like, oh my gosh. Why is it only in one direction? What is this hypocrisy? How many different things do we need to see to have it for people to wake up and recognize that it's a one-way street with all these things? These Democrats can wish death upon a sitting president that they don't like, but how dare anyone out there talk about their president the way that they did for years? How dare you? That's so disrespectful. That's a sitting president. Have some respect. Have some decency to respect the sitting president. Huh? No. I don't respect him. I don't respect you. You voted for that man. I have zero respect for that man. I didn't have any respect for him before he got into office. Now I have even less respect for him because of the decisions that he's making and the policies that he's putting forward and the policies that he's getting rid of that Trump implemented that were actually good for this country. So shame on you and F Joe Biden. I don't even like this Let's Go Brandon thing because we're actually losing the plot. I want it to be about Biden. I feel bad for Brandons out there. The people who are like, man, I didn't get enough encouragement in my life. This feels good. Even though I know it's actually just F Joe Biden. Well, I mean, seriously, they're defending a resident in chief, essentially. And I'm gonna talk about this whole him shitting himself in the Vatican. Now, it's a rumor. I'll get into it in a second. People are getting so triggered. Look at this. Even gun sellers, gun dealers sell parts, ammo using anti-Biden meme. Let's go, Brandon. They actually blur it out. It actually says F Joe Biden here. Now this is where you would turn this. This is the safety clip. So it's one bullet, semi-auto. Let's go, multi-Brandon. And it actually shows him. I don't know if you recognize this, but this is a combination of things here. Do you guys recognize those? What that fist is? What those double fists? I'm pretty sure that's Chancellor Valor from V for Vendetta. That's Biden's head on Chancellor Valor's body. Yeah. That's pretty funny. And also kind of sad. And you know what? Whatever. Capitalism, man. If you don't like it, don't buy the product. Now, of course, they're going to try to spin it. Sorry, my glasses are just absolutely horrendous right now. Okay. They're going to try to spin it like, oh my gosh, people are going to use these guns. No. No. Yeah, of course they're going to do it because it sells. Because there's a lot of people on this planet or on this, well, probably on this planet that can't stand Joe Biden. Because he is, in fact, a terrible president. I don't know one thing he's done that's good. Do you get? I mean, if you got something, please write it in the comments. Comment and let me know what Biden has done that's actually good for this country. I'm serious. I have yet to see it. I'm waiting. I'm sure there's people out there that support him, that just blindly believe that he's doing great. And I just, it reminds me of this Babylon Bee video that they posted earlier today. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You guys have to see it because it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Where is it? Here it is.
Let's go, Jimmy! Woo! Great job! Yeah, move ahead with those proceedings, Brandon! Yeah! All right, let's go, Jimmy! Let's go, Jimmy! Allow to pass the objective case of we all departing, Brandon!
Brandon's your boy?
Yeah, that's him. Jimmy, yours?
Yeah. Why are you cheering like that?
What? Oh. So these conservatives using "Let's go, Brandon" as code for hating Joe Biden. I'm a Biden supporter, so obviously I'm not going to say that. I don't want people to think I'm some crazy MAGA guy. So now I got to find creative ways to cheer for my son Brandon. Outside yoga, yeah, good pray. Outside yoga, yeah, good pray. Big Latin.
So you support Biden even with all the stuff going on?
What stuff? What do you mean? Let's go hill covered with broom! The name Brandon means hill covered with broom.
You know, stuff like Afghanistan?
Afghanistan? He got the troops out and nothing happened after that, according to my news sources. Make haste, Brandon, make haste! It's kind of a Shakespearean spin I put on it.
It's bad. You know, all the COVID numbers and the mandates. He said he was going to shut down the virus.
Politicians are always telling little white lies to get elected. Not going to raise taxes, they raise them a little bit. Going to create jobs, they create, just a few. Shut down a deadly virus, let the virus run rampant, politicize it, make it way worse. Big deal. Brandon! That's sign language for go.
What about all these supply chain issues? It's a total disaster.
I mean, how much stuff do people need? They can survive on, nothing, basically. Brandon! Morse code. But how many kids in cages, huh?
Lots.
Lots of kids or lots of cages?
Both.
Brandon, look! Great job report. Everybody's got a job at least.
We all lost our jobs.
Forward motion, Brandon. Gas is affordable.
My mortgage is cheaper than a gallon.
Brandon, he's appropriate towards women.
As appropriate as Trump was, I guess.
You're telling
Way worse.
me that my life and the lives of others has gone considerably worse in the last few months. It's because of Joe Biden?
Yes.
Oh. Let's go, Brandon!
I was cracking up when I saw that. Someone in chat just said better than SNL. I agree. SNL hasn't been funny in 20 years. I don't remember the last time I laughed at SNL. Granted, I don't remember the last time I actually watched SNL. I don't know, but this will make you laugh a little more. This is a little story of Halloween. I'm just going to show you 3 tweets. They're glorious. They are glorious. And of course, they pertain to what we're talking about, and you'll see by the end. Some kids have been getting upset about this, but frankly, I am beyond caring. There is a pandemic going on, and you're spreading it. Go home. There's a note that says, go home. It isn't safe to trick or treat during COVID, with a thing of masks. Okay. Next tweet. If kids egg me for this, I will be calling the police. Final tweet. Well, someone egged my house and for some reason wrote, let's go Brandon on the garage with ketchup. I hate Halloween. Well, Carl Bayer, let me refer to you to this article by NPR. Here's what let's go Brandon actually means. Yeah, good luck with that, calling the police on whoever egged your house, because kids in your neighborhood hate you now. Because you are a Karen. Yes, you are. Karen Bayer. And, yes. I will be posting the link. Everything that I talk about on my show, anything that I reference, I will post on my locals page, adamcrigler.locals.com. You can go and check it out. Usually I do it before the show, so you can actually follow along. I actually didn't today, but I will absolutely post all of these things that I have talked about today over on my locals page. All right, let's address this rumor. Okay, so we're staying on. We're sticking on the subject of Biden, but this time he went to the Vatican, and somehow there was a rumor, and it actually spawned from this tweet. This is from Amy Tarkanian. I actually never said her name out loud. Amy Tarkanian. She says, the word around Rome is that Biden's meeting with the Pope was unusually long because Biden had a bit of a bathroom accident at the Vatican, and it had to be addressed prior to him leaving. I know we joke often about this, but this is the actual rumor going around Rome now. The author of of course, Birdwatch. I am, in fact, a Birdwatch member. I actually, when they first launched Birdwatch, I was like, oh, I want to get on that just to see, because I want to see who's checking the fake news, and so much of the time, it's a bunch of Karens that are just screeching. Now, I've actually been rather impressed. There's always counterbalance, so there's more people, and I've actually done some birdwatch reports myself where people are blatantly trying to cancel a tweet and say that it's lies. So here, someone birdwatched and said, the author of this tweet has not stated a source. True. It's a rumor, and they're stating it's a rumor. Rumors are not sources or facts. No major networks has confirmed this. She didn't say it was a fact. She said it was a rumor. See, these people are like really upset. They were like, oh, we got to squash this. We got to nip it in the bud because we can't have people thinking that Biden actually pooped in his pants, which is, let's be honest, it's rather funny. And my goodness, has there been a lot of glorious memes. In fact, I wasn't going to show this, but let me just... This is an actual thumbnail that my buddy made. There you go. I got to show you. This is a little... It's funny, Dumb and Dumber. Or maybe just... my. Okay, so... all these beautiful memes are coming from this, right? They're coming from this. I'm seeing these funny things. I'm seeing him sitting on these white chairs, and I go, those chairs are awfully white. Hashtag poopy pants Biden. I mean, it was trending because it's funny, because guess what? We're making fun of Biden. Okay? All these leftists were straight up talking about killing Trump for years. Like, they couldn't wait for someone to do it. Like, non-stop. We're saying, let's go Brandon, and they're getting upset. They're seriously getting upset. They're trying to cancel that captain who said that. Okay, but anyway. Now, we're making fun of Biden, and they're getting so upset about it. Snopes, of course, had to come out. Did Biden poop his pants in Rome? Another president, another pants-pooping rumor. You best believe they turned this into a Trump thing. I'm not joking. They, of course, address it. It is false. False news. Blah, blah, blah. Substantiated rumor. It's... I didn't see that. That's actually pretty funny. There's no evidence, and it's just from that girl, Amy, from that tweet. We don't know where her sources are. We don't know where she's actually hearing it. An actual rumor is not a fact. Yeah, of course, no one's saying it was. We're not saying it actually happened. We're saying if it's an actual rumor that is coming out of Rome, it's kind of funny. And we're going to laugh at it. I mean, this man embarrassed himself non-stop. Look at this. Here's him. I seriously could not stop laughing when I heard this.
Thank you for that. It was a famous... Thank you for that. It was a famous African-American baseball player in America.
You can see how awkward the Pope is. Like, did you just call me some... What did you just call me? Now, in the full context of this video, he's basically telling the Pope, you're like this baseball player because age doesn't matter. Because this baseball player became famous at a later age and was a pitcher, and he finally rambles into his point later on, but it's still cringy. And he still wouldn't release the Pope's hand while he's telling him this weird, awkward story about him being an African-American pitcher or something. I just want to hear it again, because I actually couldn't believe that I heard it the first time.
Thank you for that. It was a famous African-American baseball player.
I mean... Yes, it makes sense in the long run. When you know the full context, he's saying you're a famous African-American baseball player. Well, what he was meaning to say is you're like this one because we're both old. He even brings himself into it. Like, I'm young. Biden straight up calls himself 60. He's like, you're like 65 and I'm like 60 because you're only as old as you think you are, as you believe yourself to be. You know what? This makes sense. I've been saying this for months. Joe Biden believes he's still the cool guy in high school. I'm not joking, in high school. This man thinks he's younger than he is. He doesn't realize that he's an old man, losing his mind. That's why he acts the way he does around girls. Oh, what, you don't worship me? He is actually the example of toxic masculinity. When men think they're so cool that they can get away with touching women inappropriately, touching kids inappropriately, which, hello, we've had Biden on video doing exactly that. Okay? He acts like he's cool. He acts like he's this hot shit guy. Sorry for swearing, but that's exactly how he feels. That's how he acts. And here he's telling the Pope, wow, we're both, younger than we seem, right? Well, I know we're these old guys, but we're 60 at heart. You're like this old guy. He's basically calling the Pope old. He called the Pope a famous African-American baseball player. And the Pope was like, oh, what did he just say to me? I don't understand what's going on here. Embarrassing. Okay, now there is a mystery about the whole Vatican visit. Why did the Vatican cancel their live Biden-Francis coverage? They did. There is an actual window of some sort of, there was a sudden change here. They had a meeting. They were supposed to be public with it. They didn't. It was unanswered. No one gave any explanation, to the press. It didn't make sense. And then there was the rumor that was floating around that Biden actually had an accident. I don't know. Who do you believe? What do you think happened? Sound off in the comments and let me know. Let me know if you think Biden actually pooped himself, or was it some sort of, emergency, or what could it have been? Because it is true, they didn't follow the schedule that they gave the press. It was supposed to be this. They were supposed to do this live group meet and greet, and they never ended up doing it. All we got was pictures of them sitting at white chairs and that weird, creepy video of Biden telling the Pope he is a famous African-American baseball player. Weird. Okay, let's move on. I feel like I've had enough of talking about Biden. And I'm just going to move on. Next, we're going to be talking about how NFL, that's right, the NFL, is modern-day slavery. Did you know that? Did you know that players are essentially slaves? This is an actual thing that Colin Kaepernick has now said in his new documentary. Why he's got a documentary, I don't know. He supposedly wasn't even a very good baseball or football player. I don't watch football. I do when I'm hanging out around my uncles and my brothers, but I don't follow sports very much. I'm more into games and politics now, and that's kind of consumes me. Let's look at this. Colin Kaepernick is slammed for comparing NFL to slavery in a new Netflix documentary. Black players are inspected by white coaches before appearing in shackles on an auction block. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Oh, goodness. This guy needs to do anything to maintain his position as some sort of spokesperson, role model for the anti-racism movement. I'm sorry. America's not racist. Get out of here. It's not. You're crazy, Colin. And that has nothing to do with your skin color. No, I'm sorry. Don't even think about trying to do that. You're crazy because you're making stuff up now. And look at it. Listen to this. I'm not going to read this whole article because it's rather long. I'm just going to read the bullet points. Thanks to Daily Mail because they always do this. In Colin Kaepernick's new Netflix special, Colin in Black and White, former NFL player Colin Kaepernick compares NFL training camps to slavery. He said potential players are paraded out in front of coaches, scouts, and owners who measure their physical talents and on-field abilities. Because they're playing a sport and they want the best players. It's called meritocracy. the best players make the team better and win. Oh my gosh. Anyway, oh, just like slaves. Oh, no boundary respect Kaepernick, who earned an average annual salary of $19 million during his playing days, continued no dignity left intact. He made $19 million a year. Okay, if these guys weren't getting paid at all, maybe, you know what, I would entertain the idea, like, yeah, okay, they're not getting paid, that's pretty, these guys are getting paid millions of dollars. In fact, according to the statistics, the annual average player salary in the National Football League between 2019 and 2020, who knows if it's gone up or down, is $4 million. $4.7 million is the Falcons. So I guess $3.2 million for the Patriots, which was last. The lowest average is $3.2 million a year. $3.2 million a year. Think about that number. These NFL players are getting these positions because they're good at football. And they're getting paid millions of dollars a year to play a game. Now, I admit it's a rough sport. These guys are getting injured, sure, but they're getting paid millions of dollars to do so. Getting paraded in front of coaches, white coaches. Oh, so are all coaches white? No, of course not. Seriously? They're turning everything into racism. Everything. It's just insulting. You know what? I got to bring this video up. It's on Instagram. I saw it the other day. I don't know if you guys know PragerU. I want to play it because it sums it up so well.
Jordan Peele saying, I'm not interested in telling white stories. I don't know what that means. You have Seth Rogen saying, I'm not going to hire white people anymore. All these people that made their money already. All these people that did in that same system that has been, they're screaming is super racist and super turned off. Now they're doing the exact same thing and stating it. They will say some of the most disgusting things around me, and I know they're only comfortable because I'm a black guy. I know it. I don't think it's funny that you say, I don't like to hang out with white people and laugh. I don't think that's funny. That's terrible. Agreed. It's okay you don't hire that guy because he's a tall white guy. It's okay that you do hire that guy because he's a black guy. That is racist. Plain and simple. That is racist. Why would I want to be a part of that? That's the thing that really started to upset me. Do I see a white man coming towards me and be like, he's racist, and here we go? Because that's the ideology I was raised in. Old white men initially. You're racist. So I saw color, but I saw it from an evil standpoint and from a gross standpoint. And then I find out that wasn't true. That's the only thing that had pushed me away from the left, was actually then going out and finding out for myself and not just trusting a book that was told to me or the TV show that told me how to think. You had these young black boys and black girls looking for an answer, and you got Oprah telling them, oh yeah, it's white privilege. What country in the 80s would allow a fat black woman to have a daytime talk show that now she is one of the richest people on the planet? That was here in America.
Boom! That was here in America. Thank you. That was
You have people like Jordan Peele saying, I'm not interested in telling.
He's great. I really like PragerU. But that's not just Hollywood. That's everywhere. I mean, that's the way it is. We are not a racist country, despite what these Democrats are just trying to convince everyone. Nay, they have convinced a lot of people. They've got people like Colin Kaepernick coming out with a documentary about how NFL is the new slavery. What? It's just ridiculous. They're getting paid millions of dollars to be physically fit and play awesome on a football field. I don't see any of them complaining. They're out there playing football and getting paid for it. Pretty sure slaves didn't get paid for their work. Isn't that the entire thing about it? You kind of are forced to work for someone else and you don't get paid for it because they own you. Do these coaches own these players? Are these players not allowed to do whatever they want with their millions of dollars? Are they not allowed to go buy houses for people that need it, or for George Floyd's mother because they're awesome and support the community that is supposedly being disproportioned? Oh, no. Those players just get mocked because they have their own minds. The opposite of slaves. Someone who's actually free. Goodness sakes. Colin Kaepernick, this is embarrassing. You are a tool. Babylon Bee, shout out to them because they are funny. Kaepernick starts Underground Railroad to help other NFL stars escape to freedom. All I know, I don't know much about Colin Kaepernick other than his political stance and the fact that he wasn't very good. He was mediocre, I guess. He wasn't an all-star. He wasn't a Tom Brady. He wasn't anything special. He was a quarterback, but he wasn't, whatever. Mediocre. What happens with mediocre players when they can't do well? Well, some of them transition to become a woman and dominate a different side of the sport. Looking at you, Laurel Hubbard from Down Under, or Kiwi Land, New Zealand. Right. Was a male weightlifter until 2011 or something when they were like, I suck. I'm going to be a woman now. And then they dominated and broke records. That's the world we live in right now. Babylon Bee. Remember, Babylon Bee is not real. Okay? This is their satire, but man, are they funny. Colin Kaepernick, sad that no slave owner will enslave him no matter how many times he tries out to be a slave. That's kind of brutal. Shame on you, Babylon Bee, for going that far. That's kind of brutal. But he's not even a very good football player, and that's shame on you, Babylon Bee. Shame on you. Anyway, that's my show, guys. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to get into my super chats now, and I just wanted to say thanks, as always, because you guys are fantastic. I did miss a couple super chats from last Friday's show. As I was logging off, I saw a couple super chats get in, so I'm going to go ahead and read those now. The last one that popped in, let's see, was from Mazo, was a little banana. Thank you, Mazo. I don't know if you're here right now. Metastep also had a super chat at the last minute. Says, you have a better voice than Tim. Just saying. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, first we got Robert Wiles. Says, I hope this makes Betty and Diana smile. I'm doing okay so far. If it wasn't for all of you, I don't know how I deal with all this stress. Awesome, man. I'm glad that you can come and get a stress relief. Angry Baneling says, is this where Zoe Quinn's master streams? Woo! What is this? Are you guys coming over from Merkita's stream? Is he still streaming? Okay, so I am going to talk about the whole Kyle Rittenhouse court case that started today. I don't like talking about something until a lot of the information is out. Sometimes I just have to because it's breaking news. But Kyle Rittenhouse, his court started today, the court case. I didn't really watch much of it, but I am going to talk to Rakita, who was live streaming the whole thing. And he's, luckily I have a lawyer, YouTuber homie that will fill me in. Zoe Quinn is the name of his sorceress on Diablo 2. We were playing last week. That was pretty fun. Mark G says, this is extremely dangerous to our republic. Yes, it is, Mark G. Yep, yes, it is. Maudib says, as the Quetzats Hadarash, I can confirm I am a threat to the current establishment. I'm looking forward to Dune Part 2. Did you guys see Dune Part 1? I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really well made. It was beautiful. The sound was awesome. The casting was incredible. It was a little creepy in some points. It was a little slow, but I thought it was good. Darth Call, hey, what's up, dog? Happy Thanksgiving month, y'all. Thank you, Darth. Thank you very much. If you guys missed it, Darth Call yesterday dressed up as Pennywise the Clown. I'm not joking. He was Pennywise the Clown. He dressed up. He had the full, I mean, check out his stream. It's Darth Call on Twitch. You can also check him out on YouTube. I think he uploaded the whole thing. It was pretty amazing. So definitely check that guy out. Shout out to Darth Call. Mark G says, I'm struggling to find a new job at a non-woke company, but at least I didn't poop my pants today. Hashtag small wins. Anyone need a Salesforce developer? Let him know if you guys are looking for someone. Benjamin celebrating 7 months as a member. Thank you, Benjamin. Says, get me a free super chat. Did you see the Marilyn Manson Christian thing? Someone told me at work today. I was literally like, wait, what? Love chat and show. Thank you, Benjamin. I didn't see. I have no idea what this Marilyn Manson Christian thing is. I'm not sure if I want to know. Do I want to know? Honestly, do I want to know? I don't know. White Lasagna says, howdy, Adam and chat. I wanted to share an update. I am back to being employed. Woo! Yes. Congratulations, White Lasagna. I'm very happy for you. You guys know what that means. White Lasagna has officially super chatted. That means I roll the dice. Good luck. Have fun. This is an exact dice roll for nothing because White Lasagna, in fact, started the whole dice game. He bought me my first die when I first got a P.O. box, which is coming soon. Anyway, congratulations, White Lasagna. He says, let's go, Brandon. Didn't have to do the thing. Let's go, Brandon. Nice. Well, good luck, guys. I did roll the die. I'm waiting to see who won. I'll butter your muffin. Plus Pure Blood says, my butt's been wiped. But let's go, Brandon. Joe doesn't deserve buttered muffins. Facts. All right, let's see. Preston Mitchell, congratulations. It's 20. You won absolutely nothing. And I hope you enjoy spending it somewhere that's good. You know, maybe go to, a free 99 store and buy your mother nothing. Or just call your nothing. Call your nothing. That costs nothing. Call your mother and tell her you won nothing and you wanted to get her nothing as a gift because, you just love her so much. Fantastic Mr. Knox says, based pilot. I know, it's pretty good, right? Mark G says, petition to name baby Crigler as Brandon. No, that's not happening. Not happening. El Diablo Loco Poco says, bro, I have been waiting for people to wake up and see the hypocrisy since 1976. Welcome to the club, though. All right, cool. I mean, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do feel like I have woken up. Not that I really believed the hype before. I just didn't pay attention to it, and now I am paying attention. Brother Malachi says, when did slavery pay millions of dollars? Colin spoiled brat ingrate Colin Kaepernick spinned at UFO. Well, I can't actually spin, but we got the members. If you are members of the channel, you guys can actually spin the UFO emote in chat. Let's see those emotes spamming. Let's see them. Anyone who is a member, please spin that UFO in chat. Let's see that. Yes, you will win nothing and you'll be happy. I love it. Let's see. Robert Shaw says, it's because Trump can take it on the chin like a champ. He's used to the insult, but Biden isn't. He's so weak, he's unable to defend himself. Boom. Nailed it. Yep, exactly. Bobby Lane says, based is AF today, Adam. I love it. Keep it up. Was I? What am I? I don't even know, man. Thank you, I guess. I'm getting a little fed up with the BS that I see every day. I mean, the internet isn't a real place. And in that same sense, they claim racism is so prevalent, but it's so prevalent they have to keep making up hate crimes and racist things like this whole Tiki Torch thing that happened last week. Yeah, it was fake. They made it up. It's just insane. Where am I at here? Robert Shaw says, last time I checked, slavery wasn't a choice. Exactly. Jay with a $20 super chat says, salty scotch loves you, Adam. Thanks. Well, thank you very much. I love you too. And I love salty scotch as well. Or Islay scotch, really. Peaty scotch, just, yeah. Well, whatever. I don't discriminate with scotch. As long as it's good. Mark G says, Biden brought us true and end depression. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, whatever the heck that means. Robert Shaw says, our PM and your president both have pooped their pants. Really? Your PM did it too? Robert Shaw, of course, is down in Australia. Eamon Song says, Biden has succeeded in unifying the country. Let's go, Brandon. It does seem that way, right? It feels like, and they're trying to, NPR, according to NPR, they say it's only conservative circles. I don't know. I'm pretty sure most of the country is pretty pissed at Biden right now. Jay with another $20 super chat. Didn't even say anything this time. Just supporting. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Giorgio says Biden was apparently the first president to recognize the Armenian genocide of 1915. Did he do it on purpose or on accident? I'm curious. Robert Shaw says, listen, kids, put your eggs in the sun for a day. No. Oh, my goodness. Only use rotten eggs. Please don't waste good food. Oh, okay. So you're saying to when you're egging someone's house for being an a-hole and giving away masks and telling kids to not celebrate Halloween. Ridiculous. I do not. I disavow. I disavow. That's. I don't support. I don't support it. But let's go, Brandon. Fantastic Mr. Knox says apparently Biden got caught sleeping during the climate conference. That is embarrassing. I actually have that video if you guys want to see it. Hold on, where is it? Look at this. This is Biden literally falling asleep. What is he doing? He's asleep. Oh, he's awake? No. Oh, no. No, going back to sleep. Psst. Hey, Biden. Biden. Hey, Biden. Biden, wake up. Hello? Biden. Someone, can you go, someone tell him to wake up, please? Get Secret Service over there and tell him to wake his, dude, can you get his poopy pants up? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sir, you're sleeping, and people are going to make fun of it, and they're going to make memes of you sleeping. Sir, please stay awake. I know this is boring. I'm bored, too. Do you need a shot of adrenaline? Oh, my. Yeah. Scrody Johnson says, Donepezil is a dementia drug that causes diarrhea. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're onto something. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I can't say, but it would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Sorry, a little sip of Crigler coffee. It's so good. Robert Shaw says, I pray everyone in the compound with a speedy recovery. What does that even mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. What compound? I don't understand that. Mark G says, Biden should ask Eric Swalwell for a mug. How to cheat an election. Real Hydro PX says, the Pope is a beta and the real Pope is Nancy Pelosi. Oof. Scary. Mavis says, let's go. Brandon is going to turn back to F. Joe Biden real quick once people try shopping for Christmas gifts. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, who knows? Robert Shaw says, to be fair, I believe Biden gave the Pope a gift and gaffed at him saying it's from a famous African-American baseball player from America. No. In the full clip, I've seen the full clip, and it's basically he's saying that this baseball player, I don't remember the name, was passed over and finally got in later in life, like at 45. And because he was a pitcher, and like usually pitchers, their arms go out after some time, it's okay. You could still be successful as you're old or something. And he's basically saying the Pope's old and he's old, but they're still like in their prime. Something like that. I don't know. Mark G says the live stream was canceled as there was a brownout. That's good. I like that one. Robert Shaw says Biden went after altar boys and was kicked out. Oh, no. Robert Shaw. He doesn't like boys. Oh, no. Anyway, Fantastic Mr. Knox says, waiting for the day when other African-American NFL players speak out and crap on Kaepernick. Without his adopted parents, Kaepernick would be nothing. Well, we don't know that for certain, but I am looking for the day when they are like, dude, you're crazy. Like, shut up. You don't represent all of us. You are a shill to the establishment. Mark G says, I'd sell myself to slavery for a $10 million sign-on bonus. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. That's not even funny, though. Like, you know, it's like, it's not slavery. These guys are making millions of dollars to play a sport, you know, and they work hard at it. You know, they're choosing to go and try to be on teams. It's not like they're being forced. They're not in chains. It's a disgusting comparison. Chet Chisholm celebrating 15 months. Chet, thank you so much for that support. And both on screen and off screen, I really do appreciate your support, Chet. You're always helping me out through some stuff. Biden was supposed to have a meeting with the Pope, but instead, Biden had a meeting with the poop. Oh, not bad. Robert Shaw says brain damage isn't worth any money. All right. We got a new member, Paul Sids. Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Ding, 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 ding. You can now officially spin the UFO in chat. We have emotes and emojis down below. You can click the little emoji thing, and you can spin the UFO for all members in channel. You can do it. Let's see that UFO spin. I'm spinning it myself right now, spinning that UFO. Thank you very much, Paul. Robert Shaw says, the money is compensation for the brain damage. Mazo says, always here, baby. Right on, right on. Thank you so much. Robert Shaw continues, says, mediocre players become sports commentators. No, not all the time. I mean, some of the greats actually become commentators as well. GJJ with a $20 super chat says, Adam, here's $20. Now you can afford to hang the picture behind you. Yeah, but I like it. I like it on the ground. It's kind of... Does it bug you that it's not hanging? Should I hang it? I guess I could hang it. It might look better, huh? If it was like there. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll actually entertain the idea and to maybe hang that up. Yeah, all right. Robert Wiles says, Adam, you know that one screen wouldn't be allowed today in Crocodile Dundee where he meets a trans person, and it happens again later in the movie. I forgot about that scene. I love Crocodile Dundee. What an awesome movie. I really enjoyed that one when I was younger. I really did enjoy that movie. Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah. Eric Bloodaxe, cool name, says, not related to today, but I have a bad feeling that even if parents win against schools, we're going to have several generations of racist, gender sexually confused, maladjusted children. You know, that is a sad truth that I happen to agree with. You know, we see this, what they're doing. These Democrats are the racists. They're the racists. Critical race theory is racist. They're all racist. These people that are pushing segregation are racist. Oprah Winfrey telling it's white privilege. No, it's American privilege to be successful if you work hard. Right, Oprah? You are one of the richest people on the planet. On the planet. How? Because you had a talk show host. You were a talk show host and were successful in this country. Thank you, America, is what you should be saying. It's embarrassing. Gender and sexually confused, maladjusted children. It's so sad, right? Make parenting great again. Make fathers great again. Make being accountable for your actions great again. Respectable again. People don't have to be accountable for the actions. Yes, I'm talking about getting someone pregnant, right? I'm very specifically talking about that. And staying. And making sure that child, which you created, give them a good life. It's a sad state of the world. America Shirts says, thanks for the live streams, Adam. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I have fun. Not Tim says, I dressed up as Brian Stelter yesterday. That would have required him not to wear his beanie, and I don't think that's ever the case. A very angry citizen with a $10 super chat says, I'm leaving Philadelphia tomorrow for a new life in Preston County, West Virginia. I don't know a single person, but I've been in worse situations. I'm ready, willing, and more than able to do anything to succeed. That ladies and gentlemen, is the energy. That is such good energy. I wish you well, very angry citizen. I want you to be very successful, and it sounds like you will be. You will be successful. You are ready, willing, and more than able to do anything to succeed. Go get it. Get it done. Robert Shaw says, Allison's almost won. Where's the time gone? Wow, almost won. Time is flying by, Robert Shaw. Pretty soon she'll be a teenager, and you'll be meeting her, her new boyfriends, and kicking them off the property. Who knows? No, I'm just kidding. Robert Shaw says, "Let's Go Brandon" is universal because it's not foul. Right? Even kids can yell it and spray paint it on terrible trick-or-treaters. They got the trick. When you don't give the treats, you get the trick. Right? Isn't that the deal? You did this to yourself, Karen. Quacking Golem says, a little behind, but did the pilot say "Let's go Brandon" or "Let's go Braves"? Look at when the audio cuts off. I'm pretty sure it says "Let's go Brandon." From what I heard, it's "Let's go Brandon." I don't think it's "Let's go Braves." Robert Shaw says, the Beanie Compound with the speedy recovery. What? The Beanie Compound. Oh, okay. The Castle. Okay, what about it? So they're sick or something? I don't know anything. I don't follow them at all. So, Robert Shaw says, or Fantastic Mr. Knox says, imagine if these anti-racists didn't see others based on color, then they would all be peachy. I think we see them looking more racist than the racists. They're the racists. Exactly. Mark G says, there's no compound, only river cabin and AZ. Robert Shaw says, watched Jewel on Rogan. That was an amazing story. Right on. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't seen it. Ryoshi says, if you accept crypto, I'd be willing to support much more. Hashtag Shiba Army. How do I do that? What do I do? I don't know. Allison C., thank you for becoming a member. Ding, 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 ding. Not just a member, a tier 2 member. Thank you so much. You can now spin the UFO. Good stuff. I'm going to spin it right now. You are now a member of the channel. You can spin the UFO yourself. Let me see all those UFOs spinning for all the members in chat. Thank you so much. Little Bad Blood. No, I just don't watch their show. I don't watch anything that they do. I don't have any respect for them. Robert Shaw says, good parents will keep Biden away from their kids. I agree. Mark G says, Oprah is oppressed. Robert Shaw says, Oprah is held down by all the money, racist money. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, right? Knox says, I guess Biden will need to wear Depends underpants so he doesn't accidentally let loose. Yeah, maybe. Robert Shaw says, don't peddle your pump and dump coins here. Hey, I mean, he's trying to give me some. I'm not gonna say no there. Chris Holmes says, the libs will make a poop salute to honor Biden. Mr. Squiggle says that they have been out since Thursday. Sounds like the coof. Okay. Cool. Anyway, that's my show, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all very much. You guys are absolutely the best. I will be, of course, back tomorrow here on The Crigler Show, 6:30 Eastern Time, doing my thing, talking about the stuff that is going down. And then I'm also twitching now. You can check me out, Commodore Crigler. Yeah, I'm fairly certain the link is in the description below. All of my links, all the stuff that I do. Remember, I will be posting all of the clips, all the videos that you saw today over on my Locals channel, adamcrigler.locals.com. You can check them out there. I post all of the different things that I talk about over all the clips and articles and all that good stuff. Jonathan Duger says, I got married October 22nd. Also, my daughter has a cardiologist appointment. She went from seeing him every 6 months to once a year. No fluid around her heart, but still slightly stiff valve. Well, that's great news, right? I mean, I know that she had that surgery last year you were really worried about, and everything went really well. So I'm really happy to know that she's down to just seeing him once a year. That's fantastic, Jonathan. And congratulations, newly married Jonathan Duger. I mean, you've been through a lot over the past year, and it sounds like things are just looking up for you. I really am happy for you, man. So that's great news. Mark G says, love chat. Well, so do I. So do I. All right, guys, that is my show. I will see you all next time. Y'all have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody.